a lot of unknowns.
So I'm looking really forward to seeing some of these unknown players come through. It looks like Wumbology have obviously picked up their team that they are probably going to be sticking with moving into this one. I see Patterson here on the... I've actually had a mind blank here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's on the Bastion, obviously. I feel like that's obviously a complete...
Teams, yeah.
It's a complete bait. He's baiting us completely. But I mean, if that goes live, I'm going to be lost for words.
Well, look, if it goes live, I promise you I'll have tons of stories to tell you about it. But, you know, as a caster with experience, players love to troll you.
Yeah, and there he goes, and there he goes. Back to a little bit of something more normal there. But generally, the default setup there coming out from both teams, obviously the Genji being the one difference there on the Defuse side.
But that's a lot of flanking DPS with the Genji and the Tracer to get into the backline. They're going to have to be really effective. That's a big Swift Strike as well, right through the entire team. That's a big amount of damage, but the pick, that's going to be huge.
And there it is. Boris opens that one up incredibly quickly there, but Park picking up very quickly double kills there on that Roadhog. Almost lands that hook there as well, doing so much damage here on the Hog. And it looks like Wumbology are actually going to be on the player advantage there, making their way onto the control point as it unlocks.
The thing is, though, they lost Absence in that fight. He's the main damage, the only damage dealer on their team, right? So it was up to Park to actually get the kills. But here he is, he's back, he picked up a kill on Tracer.
And that's going to be working out very, very importantly for them. Obviously, that Tracer's going to have to make his way back to the fight. He will be able to get there very close, as he is getting very close to his ultimate as well. So when he gets back, that impact is going to be very, very large. Just damage going all over the place right now. JD getting extremely charged up there. Park going to be falling down there to the Biotic Grenade. Very good stuff there indeed. But JD coming in with a big triple right now. And that nano boosted.
Oh boy!
Tracer going insane!
Yeah, the thing is, they were in that fight for so long, and Tracer gets her ultimate up a lot quicker than other heroes. However, that triple kill just cannot be understated. Jade there is going to secure the point for Wumbology.
And yeah, JD was doing great work there. As you can see, his Zarya ulti a little bit further ahead than his counterpart Zarya on the enemy team. Boris also having that Earth Shatter up there as well to counteract that play there. So that's looking very good. Both teams coming into this very balanced.
Yeah, but Park, though, he's got the whole hog. He can rip down that Reinhardt shield, which I feel is going to be a really big thing when Jade throws out the Graviton Surge. Both are ready now.
And there's the Graviton Surge, but Boris still got the shield up. But the charge coming through. Oh, my goodness. What a great charge. And that Biotic Grenade is going to be very, very important. Park hitting that whole hog, picking up 2. Beza going to be picking up that one there. Park picking up his 3rd. And an absolutely great wipe here. Wumbology showing very good strength there as they pass 40%.
Oh, but they spent 3 ultimates to get that result. Now, Defuse can move in here with the ultimate advantage again. Tomoa, he's got that Graviton Surge, a brilliant thing to combo up with the Pulse Bomb. But they've got to watch out with these picks.
And that Earth Shatter on Beza could be huge here on the counterplay as they hold this doorway in. Very, very aggressive stuff here. Obviously controlling that choke point. Boris just doing a little bit of chip damage there with the Flame Strike, but 3 ultis there up on the side.
They've got to wait.
Defuse.
They've got to wait, and that is crucial time that's ticking away on the point. Right now, they do have the ultimate advantage. Stunner's going to have that Dragon Blade too. They're going to have to clean up.
And there comes the Graviton Fire Strike doing a lot of damage through that one. The counter Earth Shatter doesn't manage to find enough. And oh, Boris is going to town with his hammer. What a great charge there. And even saves the Earth Shatter Smite.
Oh, and that's big because they only used 2 ultimates to get that result. They clean it up, capture the point. Now, it's a long way to go to get that 99, but the key thing is they've stabilized, right? It's not like they used every single ultimate to capture the point and then struggle to defend it against a team that has a bunch of ultimates. They are now in the lead. They've got the ultimate advantage. They're holding the choke point at the door, but they've got to back off. Watch out for Stunner right now because the Nano Boost and the Dragon Blade are both there. He needs to get into that backline, get rid of Absence, and that's all the damage that he needs to deal with.
And it's very important as well as they didn't cross over the 80% margin, but here comes the Nano Boost of Dragon Blade, and oh my goodness, he managed to find a lot of damage here. He needs to take this Lucio down, but Lucio is managing to stay alive. Oh my goodness, Scoobs doing great stuff there to make that, oh my goodness, he only found 1 kill with that.
He only found 1 kill, but on the back foot of that, Tomoa is ripping apart the other team, right? Because there's an angry Genji in your backline, the rest of the team were back there trying to deal with Stunner, and they just couldn't do it in time. Yes, they survived for a very long time, but he still picked up 1 kill, and that just left Tomoa to attack against a fleeing team.
And both of those tanks, they're dropping extremely low, almost falling before the main fight even starts, and there's JD coming in from the same side yet again. He is getting disastrously close to that Graviton Surge. Oh, Vanguard doing a lot of damage here, though. Managing to stay behind the whole enemy team. He's got that Pulse Bomb up there now as well. And the control point is going to be back in control.
That last pick, though, at 80%, right? This is forcing the hand of Defuse right now. They've got to rush into the point as soon as Vanguard is up. 90%, they've only got seconds to get to the point and still win a team fight. The ultimates are even. They don't have enough of an advantage there. The Dragon Blade is out.
And there's Wumbology obviously being so aggressive. The Nano Boost there coming in on the Reinhardt. He's doing a lot of damage here. JD trying to find something on the point, but he's got to deal with Tomoa now. He's going to be super charged up. He does have the Graviton in hand as well, but oh, he just gets smacked down there by Beza. And this is in the overtime now. It's all on Stunner to hold this one out.
No, there's no way you can do it. It's just going to be trickling in here, trying to fight for hope. But the first point, the control center, is going to go over to Wumbology. That last team fight, they recognized, hey, look, we're at 90%. Defuse are going to be rushing in with a bit of desperation in their hearts. We can throw out all the ultimates we need to. We just need to clean up this fight, and we've got it in the bag. And they secure that, looking with some nice momentum, one map up.
And talking about that first map there, I think that what really pushed them over the edge there was once they managed to cap that point, push them back into that doorway, and it almost looked like Defuse had those few sort of seconds there where they couldn't really push him through the door, where they had the triple ulti set up, but they couldn't actually commit to it. And so they were wasting all that time where they could have been rebuilding ultimate charge, and they sort of fell behind just a little bit. And obviously they got so much points in this time, Wumbology on the point.
It's always so rough when you lose a fight, basically because of Roadhog got a hook at the start. But we're going to go on to Night Market here. And again, with 1 point up, Wumbology are looking nice in the lead. They're running a Pharah on this map, which I think is really good. It's going to play really well up against a team that doesn't have a soldier.
Beza almost leaps into his death right there, but a beautiful time. Zarya shield keeps him alive just for a split second longer, but kills coming up in favor of Defuse here. They are going to be picking them up. Tomoa does fall down there as well. And now, actually, the boys in red doing very good work.
Wumbology, I feel like they kind of walked into the trap of Defuse there. Defuse have a lot of close range damage dealing heroes, obviously the Roadhog who can hook you in, but then again McCree who has that threat zone of that flashbang. If he can catch you out, that's basically a free pick, almost like Roadhog.
Yeah, JD looking disastrously low over there. But the greatly timed shield manages to take down Boris on the enemy team there. He does have the Graviton Surge up here as well. Oh, and they are going to be moving into the point now. This is going to be it. This is going to be their moment. Can they manage to take this one off them?
Ooh, Wumbology, they are starting to clean up. They're going to take the point away. But again, the key thing is they didn't use any ultimates. They managed to save them. They weren't trying to go for the most impressive team fight ever. They just want to secure the point, move out, hold on to those ultimates. Now, they've got a deadly combo with Jade and Park on the Graviton Surge and the Barrage. And look at his positioning there. He's just waiting.
And not only that, they do have the nano boost there as well. So just in case if they want that extra bit of damage, hopefully they won't commit to it. Oh, he nearly gets taken down there by... Was that the flashbang? It is the flashbang indeed. And here they go. They're going to be grouping up now. The Winston looking to get a little bit of damage in there to start us off. The nano boost actually going to be going on to the Winston here. And he is doing a lot of damage up in the front lines there. Smashes down that Lucio there as well.
Stunner, though, got into the backline and dealt with both healers. But it doesn't matter because Wumbology cleaned up with Park. 2 kills from the Barrage meant that he just had to back off and then pick 1 more kill up on the only hit scan left, the only person that can shoot up. And they managed to just clean up. No healers required. And again, they're still holding on to the ultimates that they need. They're not throwing everything at the fight. They're using that ultimate economy. Now, Defuse, they do have some percentage on the point, but to come in and win a fight, they need a big hammer down into a Deadeye combo.
I feel this Winston is doing great work here through these shields. There goes the Deadeye, but it doesn't manage to find much at all. JD actually picking up Swilko while this whole thing's going on. The Winston's going to be in Primal Rage right now, doing a lot of damage, just trying to smack down Vanguard up here on the top line. Tomoa gets taken down here as well. And Wumbology taken Defuse to school.
And I feel like that was a bit of the reverse situation we saw last game with the Genji in the back lane. He may not have got any kills, but well, he got 1 kill in that game. But this time with the Winston, Beza just in the back line, shoving Stunner back on the McCree, and then getting out alive. Importantly, just taking up the attention of the entire team. And look at how
Beza! He gets the McCree already, and with 88%, this is looking disastrous for Defuse. I don't even think they're going to be able to get back and touch the points, Mike.
Wumbology lost Beza there, but again, like you said, 95% right now. They've got to rush onto the point. They've done it safely with the Reinhardt, but Beza dying early means that he can get back because he's a Winston. Oh, they're contesting, but they've made it into overtime, which is the big thing, even if they lose here.
And Goob's doing a great job there, just to waste a lot of time. Awesome little boots there, and Park picking up a swift double kill there with the Barrage. This should be a cleanup here for the boys in red, and that's going to be it for this map number 2.
Well, Wumbology are really impressing us today. We saw Defuse with a big win before, but they're now 0-2. They have got to win 3 maps in a row here if they want to come out here with the additional point on this map. And again, this is a tough ask. Wumbology have definitely taken them to school here, but again, it's not like it's been 99-0 on each map, right? Default Defuse have come back and captured the point at some points. They've shown that they can win fights, but right now, all I see is Wumbology committing only the ults they need to win the fights and calculating that perfectly.
Yeah, classes in session right now for sure. The ultimate rotation looking very, very good coming out of Wumbology. But not only that, we talked about this just before the match started, an unknown team, and they're showing us the strength of these unknown teams right here. They are absolutely blowing Defuse out of the water. Defuse are going to need to pull something big here coming into map number 3.
Now, I like this move. They're calling the fact that Park is going to be on the fire again, going into the tight space. Now, the important thing is to get into the point itself. Otherwise, you are at risk of moving into it and then getting booped off the bridge down to your death, right? But now they've moved in. They missed the hook. But again, they have to get onto the point itself.
And we saw this route come in before in the previous Lijiang Tower, and we've seen how powerful the Pharah can be when you get grouped up there. And it's speaking for itself right now. Wumbology were picking up some fast kills there, but it seems Defuse are picking up the nice trade kills, but the objective going to be in the way of Wumbology.
Exactly, that's the point, right? Because of the positioning of Defuse, they have to be backing off constantly away from the point. And this whole time, even during the fight, it was Wumbology controlling the point. They've got a free 10%. That could have been a lot lower at this point if they were fighting just together. Now, you can see some roster, some champion swaps coming up. Stunner's going on to that Reaper. This is a big death ball composition. They can't afford to go across the bridge because there's too much threat from the Pharah. They're going way too outside their comfort zone. They have to put a lot on Vanguard to take Park out of the sky.
Oh, but Beza goes straight in on the back line, but he's got to deal with that Roadhog there. But Stunner, though, he manages to pick up Park, and this is going to be a big hit for them. Losing that aerial control and that damage is going to be very, very hard there. But Beza with the nano boost goes straight in there, picking up a nice double. Oh my god, this Winston is doing so much work right now. And Wumbology, oh my goodness, doing such good work here.
And the question you've got to ask, right, is what was the Reaper picked for? It's to deal with the Winston. Instead, he's off dealing with the Pharah. Baze is in the back line, basically having free reign. You saw the nano boost on him as well, just ripping apart the back line. And because of all these hero swaps, Stunner again has swapped over onto Genji now. He's lost all of his ultimate charge, and this is just making it so that Defuse don't have a single ultimate to play with. Now they've got Deadeye, but surely that's not enough.
Well, with that Winston shield in front as well, it's going to be very hard to get past it. Stunner should be able to find this kill here. Great stuff there. Tomoa gets knocked off the edge there as well. Great smashing there from the Winston in this Primal Rage. He's doing so much work here. Baze's Winston, so very, very beastly on this map.
Now, with 80% going, I feel like what happened there was default. Defuse moved in, trying not to use any ultimates that they didn't need to, right? They threw out the Graviton to charge up the ults, and now they've got one last push with 90% on the clock.
Oh, and this is
do or die. They have ultimates to work with.
Oh my goodness, and the Pharah takes 2 off, uses the barrage. That's 3. That's going to be it, and that's going to be Wumbology taking map number 3. The Winston's going to be wasting some time here, but that's not going to be enough.
There's no way he's going to take it. That boop from Park was incredible. Concussive Blast just sending them to their deaths and sending the hopes of Defuse, taking out a single map on Lijiang Tower down to their demise. And Wumbology, you said there were some unknowns, but my gosh, did they prove that they are here to play.
I thought we were going to get some Wumbology wombo combos there coming in at the end, but not only that, just that Concussive Blast seals them the whole game. Play of the game, Park, undoubtedly.
Boop. Down they go. That was it. Basically, when the curtain's calling, the curtain's shutting, the door is slamming in your face, and you get thrown off the edge, there's nothing you can do for it. It turned it into a 4v6, right, with an ultimate disadvantage. There's no way they were going to take the point there. I mean, that doesn't tell the whole story. That was a single fight in just 3 perfect rounds.